Welcome to the Vial and the Veil Apothecary. My name is Shani,
I'm Nicole.
and today what we're going to work on is a candle that we're going to use tomorrow night in a waxing moon ritual. Tomorrow night we're going to perform a ritual under the waxing moon in Aquarius to channel the energies of the planet Jupiter.
Jupiter, we're aligning with our higher selves and we're inviting in alignment, growth, prosperity, and abundance.
Today we're going to make a candle that we're going to use in tomorrow night's ritual. We will walk you step by step through the soy candle making process and share with you all of the ingredients that we are going to use to channel the energies, frequencies, and intentions that we want for tomorrow's candle. Okay, so the goal for these candles is we are going to be making 6 4-ounce mason jar size candles. So I've prepared about 5 cups of soy wax, and we use soy wax. Bestie, do you know why we use soy wax?
I do. We use it because it burns clean and even. It's a renewable source, and it's good for the environment and your health.
Correct. Very good. Okay, so first step, we have our double burner here, and I just picked this up on Amazon not too long ago, and it's done a great job for this size batch that we're making. And I just add about 12 ounces of water to the outside container and turn this guy up to about 5 and get the heat started.
Nice.
We take the next container, the vessel for the actual wax, and start adding the wax. This isn't going to hold the full 5 cups, so I'm going to put in 4, melt it down a little bit, and add the 5th cup. All right, so while we have the first 4 cups of soy wax melting down in the double burner, we're going to start preparing our essential oils and other herbs that we're going to add to this candle. So first thing we've got is
sweet orange oil.
So we're going to use 50 drops of sweet orange oil. And sweet orange is great. I use it in a lot of the apothecary items that we carry. And it's really good for success, opportunity, just kind of bringing that solar energy to any of the items that you're making.
That might have been 26, but you know.
I'll be honest, I'm not one for weights and measures. A lot of times I just squirt until it feels right. So yeah. Do what you want with
Intuition.
All right, next up we have cinnamon, the essential oil for cinnamon. We're also later on going to use physical cinnamon chips, but this will be an amplifier for everything that cinnamon can bring to a recipe, which is a lot of fast luck, magnetism, and manifestation. So we're going 30 drops on this guy.
Nice.
We're going to keep checking this. This is melting down perfectly.
That is 30. Oh, and I'm making a mess.
Mess is good. It'll always smell good when you make a mess with essential oils.
Thanks, bestie. Thanks, bestie.
All right, next up we're going to add the, what do we have there? The cedar wood.
Cedar wood.
So let's do about 20 drops of cedar wood. And that essential oil ties directly to Jupiter, and it's a nice grounding element. Spilled.
We said 20.
20. I'm going to add the last cup of wax. And I'm going to put the thermometer in just to kind of start keeping track of how hot our wax is getting. All right, we good with the cedar wood? Next up, we've got clove. I love clove. Clove is a great essential oil for power and strength. Let's put in 15 drops of clove.
That sounds good. Clove always reminds me of Christmas.
Me too. I love clove and orange together. Since I was a kid, we've been making these little clove oranges around the holidays. So you take a whole clove and you stick it right into an orange or a tangerine, and it smells so good.
21, the magic number.
All right.
I just had to do one for good luck.
Perfect. And the last essential oil we have is old patchouli. So that's for long-term abundance and holding on to money. Let's throw in 10 drops of patchouli.
Bestie, what happens when the lid doesn't come off? Is it a screw top or is it a
It's
pop top?
no, it's a screw top.
Okay.
Oh my God, cut. Just kidding. Here we go.
Oh, thanks,
Okay,
Bestie. Thanks.
get 10 drops of that guy in there.
He's doing 10.
Perfect. Now we'll let all those scents
Marinate.
kind of marinate together and do their alchemy, and we'll let those sit for a little bit. Later on, when the wax is all melted, we're going to add the cinnamon chips, and at the very end, when our candles are starting to set, we're going to add the tiger's eye crystals to kind of anchor our intentions tomorrow night. All right, so far we are almost up to 140 degrees. This wax should be fully melted around 160, 165 or so. And at that point, we will take it off the burner and start adding in our ingredients. All right, so while we're waiting for the wax to heat up to about 160 degrees, I took the downtime to keep my workspace clean. It drives me crazy when I have clutter and dirty dishes all over my workspace. So I will wash them and fully put them away, even if I'm intending to make another batch after, just to keep all the intentions and everything kind of clear and fresh for the next time. So
Good job.
yeah, it's important to me. So we've done that. We've cleaned everything up. We are up to 165 degrees right now. All the little clumps have melted. This is a nice creamy looking wax. So I'm going to turn off the double burner and take the inner vessel out and just kind of put it off to the side. And remember, this isn't a rushed job. We still have time. It takes probably another 10 to 15 minutes for this to cool down 10, 15 degrees even. So we've got time to add everything that we want and still make a nice potent mix for our candle. If you're adding color or dyes, now would be the time to do it at around 160 degrees. And when we get down to maybe a little under 160, we're going to add the essential oils. If you add the oils at high temps, like in the 180s, something like that, you could burn off all their essences and you're not even going to smell them after. So take time. You don't have to rush. Let things cool down naturally. As we're letting this cool down, we're actually going to start prepping our vases, our, what are they called? Candle jars.
Yeah, our jars.
Yeah. All right. Since we've got some time on our hands, as this cools down a little bit, let's go ahead and prep our candles. So we've got our little 4-ounce quilted jars. I've got some wicks, and a lot of candle making sets will come with wicks, these little double-sided sticky tape buttons, and another tool that I'll show you later on to hold the wicks up as we pour the wax in. So you take the little double-sided sticky and you put it on the bottom of your jar, and then you just go ahead and stick the wick to it. Right now, before we add any wax, they stand up nice and straight, so no need to do anything else. So let's get all those tacked down.
I'm trying to get them as centered with my big man hands.
I mean, they can be wherever.
Okay.
Centered is nice.
Yes. I'm trying. I definitely have big man hands.
Big man hands.
It's a true story.
You know what, we can also take this time to introduce my son Rex, who is our official camera crew for the Vial and the Veil Apothecary. Say hi, Rex.
Hi.
Yeah, so they can see your face. Okay,
Okay.
I understand.
Now all of a sudden he's shy.
Thank you.
Okay, so we've got all of our 6 candles ready to go. That kit that I was talking about earlier also comes with these tools, and they fit all different size top jars and candle vases. So you put them over, and when we go to pour the wax in, it'll hold the wick straight, because you'll see once we add that hot wax, these things are going to start folding like noodles. So that's another cool little tool. And let's see, our temperature is coming in under 160 right now.
So if they don't want to buy a tool, could they use anything around the house?
Yes.
What can you use?
So I have used plastic forks.
What?
I ran out of these and I was
Okay.
panicking, and I took the plastic fork, stuck it right through the wick, and it holds it up perfectly.
That is amazing. So if you got stuff around your house, you can just use it.
That's right. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and add our essential oils. So right now we are at 158 degrees. That's a nice temp. So what we're going to do is we are going to, I'll stir if you want to pour in, Nicole, and I'm going to stir clockwise and just say a little intention as we pour this in.
This?
Yep.
Okay.
So this is for tomorrow night. So as the moon grows, so does my wealth. As Jupiter expands, so expands my prosperity. Okay, get all of that in.
Oh, that smells amazing.
Yep, you can smell it kind of wafting up right away. That sweet orange really comes through.
Yeah, that smells amazing.
So now let's go ahead and add our cinnamon chips. And again, like I said, I'm not really one for weights and measures or being super specific. I just put in what I feel. So this is probably 2 cinnamon sticks kind of pounded and chopped up. And we'll stir those guys in. And I like to wait until everything is cooled down to about 150 degrees to pour into the jars. Can be hotter, but that just kind of seems to be the sweet spot for me because I also make a lot of wax melts. And if you're pouring them into the little wax melt holders, the clamshells, anything over 150, you kind of risk melting the plastic of those. So I just kind of like to be routine with what I do. Let's get these candles poured. We're at a good temperature. We're at under 150 degrees. We've got everything set up. We moved our candles into this little box just in case we have spills, because I'm known to spill wax all over the place. So I just kind of make sure that I've got a good grip. I like to keep the paper towel just because there's inevitably going to be some spills. The cinnamon kind of sinks to the bottom. So we will fill up all of our jars first and then kind of scoop out some cinnamon chips evenly into the jars to make sure that they all have close to equal amounts. Kind of some awkward angles here.
Because your best friend just sits there and hovers and watches
No,
you. All the intention, not attention, is going into them.
There we go. Here comes some cinnamon. Yes. And like I said, let's scoop some more. Some to this guy.
Yes. I love how it brings a texture.
And as these candles set and get a little harder, we can add cinnamon chips to the top.
Ooh.
So we'll have cinnamon chips all the way through. And then we're going to go ahead and add tiger's eye, and we'll kind of talk about the intention behind that when we get to it.
I see what you're saying, how it goes into a wiggly little worm.
Yeah. See, the wicks immediately start to flop and flail. So
that's
these
a
little
good call.
holders
do
a really good job of kind of keeping them sort of central. Okay, so now we've got everything poured. Got a couple more cinnamon chips in here we can add. Which one do we think? Maybe this guy?
Oh my god, it smells so good.
Love this. Okay, so we're going to let this sit for 20 minutes, half an hour, and then we'll come back and we will add some cinnamon chips to the top and the tiger's eye. Okay, so it's been about a half an hour and we have let our wax kind of settle and set. I already went ahead and added some cinnamon chips to the top just for that extra scent, extra kind of intention and energy to come through. And now what we're going to do is add our tiger's eye, little crystal chips, which we have kind of cleansed and charged with our intention for the ritual tomorrow night. So tiger's eye is really good for kind of protecting wealth and just promoting prosperity in general. So we're going to add a couple chips to each candle. And what I like to make sure is that we make sure that we put one close to the wick just to kind of anchor the whole thing.
Nice.
So do you want to add some? I just kind of grab a little pinch of each.
I
And
like
we will
that.
go ahead and I just kind of gently push them in a little just to keep them from, flopping around once we put the lids on.
So when you're done with the candle and it's melted, you can keep the crystals, right?
Yeah, they're not going anywhere.
Right?
They're just going to burn all the way down.
Yeah, so the intention's always in them.
And they probably just earn more energy as the candle burns down, is the way I kind of look at it.
Exactly.
So we got our anchoring close to the wick, and then some other little guys spread around. This is pretty. It matches perfect with the cinnamon.
Bestie is so talented.
So as you can see, we took the little tool off that was holding our wicks upright. They'll stay where they need to, and I'll probably wait another hour or two, no need to rush, to trim these wicks down.
Can you see intentional how you do that? You like intentionally like put them, I sprinkle them like candy and then push them in?
Yeah.
See, there's no rhyme or reason, it's just intention. It's what makes you feel good.
No wrong or right.
No. It's all about intention.
And a candle like this doesn't need to be used on a Thursday under a waxing moon like our plans are for tomorrow. This is just a general abundance candle that you can go out and either meditate or do a moonlight ritual or however you want to use it. But tomorrow we will film our ritual and kind of upload that to follow up on what we made today. Also, as we were waiting for the candles to settle, we went ahead and just made the labels for them. So we can go ahead and once, I'll probably wait till tomorrow. We'll cut the wicks and then add the tops onto our candles. Last step, we are going to just go ahead and trim the wick off of this one candle. So you can see my process for that. Pretty simple and self-explanatory, but this is the candle we're going to use tomorrow night. So what I like to do is just kind of rest the blade of my scissors right on the top of the glass, go straight across and snip. And that's pretty much it. You can go ahead and put your lid on, and here is our final product. So we're going to go ahead and do that for the rest of these, and this one we're using for tomorrow, but the other ones will be
on our
for
Etsy
sale.
shop.
Yep.
On our Etsy shop.
On
Yeah.
the Etsy
so
shop.
The rest of them we have made, we will post on our Etsy shop, and we will have a link for you to access them if you would like to purchase them. Thank you very much.
Yep. And check out our other items too. We've got ritual oils, wax melts, other ritual candles, aura sprays, all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah.
So we will see you tomorrow when we are back with our waxing moon ritual.